Hi guys, Rachel here to teach you a quick 30-minute power two. We've got my lovely models Clay and Libby here. The link for this is going to be, the playlist for this is going to be linked below. Go ahead and press play in 3, 2, 1. We'll start in Shavasana. Lay on down, close your eyes, take up space. Feel yourself start to soften into your mat. And relax in. Use these first couple of moments to feel yourself grounded, both physically and mentally. If you have anything spiraling through your mind from these last couple of days, use these first couple of moments to let it go. And start to deepen your breath. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. One more just like that. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. This time, inhale in through your nose. Keep your lips sealed. Exhale through your nose. If you would like to create a little bit more internal fire, start to tap into your ujjayi breath. Create a light constriction on the backside of your throat into your vocal cords. Great thing about your ujjayi breath is that it is a meditative breath. It's known to calm your mind. So throughout practice, if you notice any of the thoughts start to flood back in, crank up your breath and stay grounded in this space. Take one more exhale. Inhale, long body stretch. Reach your hands up over your head. Point your toes away from your hands. Exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Find a little bit of movement here. Roll out through your hip, wiggle into your toes. Maybe find compression towards your armpit, across your body. See if you can get the yoga Rice Krispies out of there. Snack, crackle, pop. Take an exhale. Inhale, half a happy baby. Capture your right foot, your calf, or your hamstring with your right hand. Pull your knee to the outside of your body. And bend your knee. I can see my models in the video and it's really funny. Send your breath into your hamstring and your hip to allow yourself to release a little bit more tension. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Drop your right knee across your body to your left side. If it feels better to take this with both knees together, you can always shimmy your opposite leg in. Either way, let gravity do the work here rather than trying to pull yourself over. Fall into your twist. Open up through your chest. Soften your shoulders to your mat. Breathe out. Inhale, make your way back towards center. Give your right leg one more squeeze, and then switch it out for your left. Pull your left knee into your chest. Start with movement just like you did on the first side, but know that your body is not made evenly, so you may need something completely different than you took earlier. Breathe out. Inhale, half a happy baby. Send your knee closer towards your armpit to the outside of your body. Again, you can capture your foot, your calf, or your hamstring. Notice if you start to strain through your neck, release your head to your mat. Release your foot if it's caused you to do so. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, twist. Drop your knee over across your body to your right side. Again, option to take both knees together if that feels better to you. Stack your hips, soften through your shoulders. Breathe out. Inhale, come into center. Draw both knees into your chest. Happy at baby's pose. You have the entire length of your legs to capture, so if you feel your tailbone or your head roll off the earth, let go of your feet and grab further down onto your legs. Actively pull down with your hands as you press back up into your hands. Inhale, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and find some movement. Rock side to side, forward, back, clockwise, counterclockwise. Gain enough momentum to roll yourself all the way into ragdoll pose. Take your feet hip distance apart, maybe even wider. You can crawl them to the edges out of your mat. Libby is a great option to do so. Invite a deep bend in through your knees to release any tension built up in your low back, and then drape your chest and your head onto your quads. It's a great opportunity to find a little bit of movement here. Sway side to side, nod, shake out through your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands towards your mat. Toe heel your feet either to touch or just a distance apart. Breathe in, halfway lift. Slide your shoulder blades together and down your back. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, mountain pose. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Tuck your tailbone under just slightly to draw through your low core. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Spiral your pinky fingers in towards one another. Breathe in. Exhale, chair, airplane, torso, sink into your heels. Sweep your fingertips backwards behind you. Bend deeply through your knees so that your hips are lower than your shoulders. Broaden through your collarbones rather than collapsing forward. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Pull your left foot off of the earth. Pause and breathe. Ground down to the big toe mound on your right foot to help stabilize you. Work through your core to pull your knee in line with your hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, standing figure four. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. For some reason, whenever there's balancing at the beginning of class, people get really serious. So turn the corners of your mouth up. It's just yoga. And the good news is that you're alone. So if you fall, no one's going to laugh at you. If maybe you're a clay fall, I will laugh at them. Take an exhale. Inhale, single leg mountain, rebuild. Exhale, chair, airplane, torso, step down, sweep back. Inhale, single leg mountain, right foot up. Pause and breathe. Shift into the big toe mound on your left foot this time. Flare through your right toes to keep your lifted legs strong. Breathe in. Exhale, standing figure four. Cross your ankle on your knee. Again, flex your toes to protect your joints. Sink into your supporting leg enough that you do feel a stretch in through your glutes. Breathe out. Inhale, single leg mountain, rebuild. Exhale, chair, airplane, torso, step down. Inhale, mountain pose with a back bend. Shine your heart towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Dive all the way through. Breathe in, halfway lift. Slide your shoulder blades onto your back. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Pause. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze your hands in towards one another and then back towards your feet. Be mindful that your heels are over your toes rather than rock backwards. Take an inhale. Exhale, control all the way down to your stomach. Nice option for your knees, Libby. Inhale, low cobra. Press the shoelace side of your feet down. Lift your chest off of your mat. Use your backside body to do so, and then take the wrinkles out of the backside of your neck. Gaze down. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, high plank or tabletop. Choose your intensity. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips towards the sky. We'll flow our Asana A. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair, airplane, torso. Inhale, single leg mountain, left foot up. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, chair, airplane. Inhale, single leg, right foot up. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, single leg. Exhale, chair, airplane. Inhale, mountain back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Here's a change. Exhale, chaturanga. Know that you have choices here. You can always skip it. Take it from your knees or take it from your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair, airplane. Inhale, single leg, left foot high. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, single leg. Exhale, chair, airplane, step down. Inhale, single leg, right foot up. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, single leg. Exhale, chair, airplane. Inhale, mountain back bend, shine your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember your options. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Libby took a great option to hold high plank. In your downward facing dog, find a little bit of movement. Pedal out, shift, sway. Take a deep inhale. Allow an even exhale. Inhale, sail your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent moon. Release your back knee down. Roll your shoulders over your hips. Nice. Notice how Libby has kept her core strong to help lengthen through the front side of her body, her quad, and her hip flexor. Nice. Great option to reach your hands towards the sky. If that's where you are, slide your shoulders down away from your ears. Nice, Clay. Breathe in. Exhale, half split. Straighten your front leg. Keep your hips stacked over your back knee. If you have a hard time reaching the floor here, know that you can grab books around your house, maybe place a pillow underneath your hands so you have a little bit more height, a way to bring the ground closer to you. Lengthen your spine, pull your shoulder blades together. Take an exhale. Inhale, low lunge, walk yourself forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Inhale, sail your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent moon, back knee down. Shoulders roll up. Squeeze your feet in towards one another. Try to crinkle up your mat. Shift your hips forward to lengthen through your quad and your hip flexor, but notice if you feel any tension through your low back. Tuck your tailbone under slightly. Breathe in. Exhale, half split. Straighten your front leg. Keep your quad engaged. Help release in through your hamstring, and then pull your toes backwards towards your shin. If you need a little bit more here, isometrically push down and draw backwards through your front heel. Empty out your breath. Inhale, low lunge. Walk yourself to the top of your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step backwards. Full breath in. Exhale, reset. Inhale, lift your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Step all the way through. Inhale, crescent lunge. This time your back knee will stay hovered off of the earth. Stay committed into your front lunge. Calf is in line with the backside of your heel. Draw your shoulders down. Turn the corners of your mouth up. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, airplane torso. Hover your chest over your front thigh. Sweep your fingertips backwards behind you. I want you to imagine as if there's like a cookie jar behind you, and if you grab it with your hands, you'd eat all the cookies. I like cookies a lot. Take an exhale. Inhale, warrior two, spin yourself open. Yeah, dance your way into this if you need to. I always feel a couple pops coming through my hips, and then settle into your warrior two. Bring your knee on top of your ankle. Open up through your left hip, maybe even a little bit more than you think you need to, so that your shoulders are square to the side wall or whatever is in front of you. Take an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, tick-tock your arms. I like the option that Clay took to reach his hand towards the video, towards you guys, and then press your right knee open towards the pinky toe side of your foot. Keep your core strong. Take an exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay committed into your lunge. Back of your calf is in line with your heel. Slide your hip down away from your rib cage. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, windmill your hands down. Inhale, upward facing dog or skip. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep your knee lifted. Sink into your lunge. Hips are square with the top of your mat. Nice. I even like to take my hands to my hips the first couple of breaths to really check in that I am square. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Exhale, airplane torso. Excuse me. Hover your chest over your front thigh, but know that even if your skin is touching, your core and your thigh work separately from one another. Squeeze your back hamstring towards the sky. Feel your muscles work. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two, spiral open. If you chose to dance around on the first side, dance around on this side, and then commit into your lunge. Press your knee open. Squeeze into the knife's edge of your back foot to engage your back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, reach and tick-tock. Work your left knee open towards the pinky toe side of your foot. Spiral your heart up towards the sky rather than falling down towards your mat. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Slide your hip down away from your ribcage to lengthen in through both side bodies. Little to no weight in your back hand. Clay has a nice option to take the bind around his low back. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, yogis, this is our Sun B flow. We'll take it 2 times through. Breath to movement. Take an inhale here to prepare. Exhale, sigh it out. Breathe in, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane torso. Breathe in, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane torso. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Libby's still smiling for me. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, both sides. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent. Exhale, airplane torso. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nice control. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane torso. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Remember your options. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. One more, fill up. And then let it go. We'll add on to our sun B just a little bit. Inhale, sail your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Here's your change. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge, twist to your right. Opposite side, clay. Now that you can always release your knee to your mat if you would like to focus more on the twist and less on your balance. Either way, work your hands into your heart space rather than your armpit. Press your top hand down. Now work a little bit more length into your spine. Pull the crown of your head closer towards whatever you're watching this on. Take a breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Ground both hands to the inside of your right toes. Wiggle your foot to the top corner of your mat past your front knee. Relax your back knee down. Again, another great place to use pillows or books underneath your forearms if you need a place to bring the ground closer to you. Send your breath to any points of tension that started to flood through your body. Check in with your hips and your shoulders, but also relax the space between your eyebrows. We're not working on our number 11s today. Lonnie's laughing at my jokes, and I appreciate it. Take an exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Rebuild back up onto your palms. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Here's another change. Inhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Straighten your right leg. Nice. Both of my beautiful models took the great example to walk your feet in a little bit closer towards one another. Gives you a little bit more leverage to press your hips on top of one another and to work more lengthen through your side bodies. Know that if you're like rocking it out and touching the floor at your house, nobody can see you. So if you've lost your core engagement, come up a little bit. It's okay. Pull your hip away from your rib cage to work more space and through your side bodies. Stay here for an exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach all the way up. Find a length through your side bodies. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it all the way through. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We've got our second side. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Exhale, pull your hands into your heart. Inhale, hinge forward to find length. Exhale, twist to your left. Work your hands into your heart and more length through your spine. Nice. Again, great option to release your back knee down. Even if you didn't on the first side, this is a way to take balance out and to focus more onto your twist. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Both hands to the inside of your left toes. Shimmy your foot to the top corner of your mat. As you settle into your runner's lunge, check out your front foot. If you notice your knees starting to rock forward, take up a little bit more space. I'm sure you have plenty of it right now. Take an exhale. Inhale, low lunge, press up onto your palms, pull your foot between your hands. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, triangle pose, straighten your front leg. Notice if you locked out your knees, rather than relying on your joints, use your muscles. Wrap muscle around bone. Find more length through your side bodies. Imagine as if I had a string attached to your hip and your head, and I could physically make your torso longer. That's how much length I want you to find. Nice, Yogi. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, reverse a triangle. Make yourself big. Find a stretch through your sides. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it all the way through. Or again, know your options. You're welcome to skip. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, sail your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Pull your knee in line with your wrist. If half pigeon ain't your jam and you'd rather find a figure four seated or on your back, then that's always a great option to take. It's a very similar stretch. It just looks a little bit different. Nice. Both of my beautiful models found their way onto their forearms. If that feels great to you, work your way down there and maybe even start to close your eyes because you will be here for a few breaths. Sleeping pigeons start to rise. Press up onto your palms, tuck your back toes. Inhale, sail your right leg towards the sky. Find some movement, bend, open, twist, shimmy, shake. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sail your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Settle into your second side. If you do need a different variation than you took on the first side, please do so. If you've settled into your half pigeon, check out your hips so they're square at the top of your mat. And similar to your runner's lunge, send breath to any points of tension through your body. I really like to grip through my hands here. Can you let them go? Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Gently begin to rebuild. Work up onto your palms, tuck your back toe. Inhale, sail your left leg. Find some movement. Bend, open, twist. And when you're ready, downward facing dog. Take your deepest, fullest breath in. Exhale, release your knees to your mat. Come to a seat. Swing your legs out in front of you. Extend your left leg long and then pull your right knee into the side as if you were going to take tree pose. Breathe in, send your arms skywards. Exhale, Janu Shavasana, fold forward. Press your tailbone backwards, then your heart towards your toes. Press your right foot into your inner thigh and then your right knee down towards your mat. On your exhale, hook your left forearm to the inside of your left calf. Inhale, sweep your right arm over your head for a lateral stretch. Keep both sits bones glued down to your mat. Slide your shoulder down away from your ear, but pull the crown of your head closer towards your toes. Take an exhale. Inhale, rise up. Ground your right hand behind your hips. Inhale, sweep your hips towards the sky. Use your right knee and your left foot as a kickstand. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently come all the way down. We'll switch sides. Extend your right leg. Pull your left knee in. Breathe in, arms skywards. Exhale, fold forward. Work your left knee down towards your mat and then your foot into your inner thigh. Lengthen through your spine. Now, if you touch your toes, you don't get an award here. Just find a little bit of length through the backside of your leg. On your exhale, hook your right forearm to the inside of your right calf. Inhale your left arm up over your head. Spiral your left shoulder open, and then glue both sits bones down to your mat. One more breath out. Inhale, rise up, ground down through your left hand behind your hips. Inhale, sweep your hips towards the sky. Your left hand, left knee, and right foot will stay on your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your hips down. This time, extend both legs forward. One more time. Inhale, arms skywards. Exhale, seated forward fold. Find as much length as you can through your spine and through the backside of your legs. Safer breath out. Inhale, roll up through your spine. Exhale, make your way all the way onto your backs. However slowly or quickly you want to get there. There wasn't any core work, so if you want that little blast, make your way down. Once you reach there, draw both knees or just one knee into your chest, your choice. Exhale, supine twist. Drop your knees off to the left side of your body. You've done a little bit of work since the last time you were in your supine twist, so notice the difference that's made in your body. Maybe you're able to twist a little bit deeper, or maybe you can just breathe a little bit easier. Inhale, make your way back into center, reset your spine. Exhale, knees fall to the opposite side. Allow gravity to start to take over. You even start to shut down your eyes. There's very little left to see and even less left to do. Inhale all the way back into center. Happy at baby's pose. Last active posture I will offer you. So if there's anything else you need to make your practice feel complete, please take it. Keep your tailbone and your head glued to your mat. Even find a little bit of movement, sway side to side like a happy baby would do. Bend, extend through one leg and the next. Inhale, pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Give yourself a quick squeeze to thank your body. And as you exhale, Shavasana. Arms and legs fall onto your mat. Close your eyes. I'll pull you out in just a couple of moments. Slowly begin to part your lips. Sip in a breath of air and sigh it out. Let this new life flood in through your body. Begin to reawaken yourself however you need to. Take your time. But when you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Take a long body stretch. And then roll over onto your right side, supported fetal position. Take these last few moments that you've taken out of your day for you to show yourself a little bit of gratitude, both physically and mentally, for the work that you've put in on your mat and how you can take it off of your mat. Keeping your eyes soft or closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Exhale the still air out of your body. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head, palms come to touch. Exhale your thumbs into your heart space. The love, the light, the student, the teacher in me is honored to be here with the love, light, student, and teacher inside of each and every one of you. Namaste. Thanks, friends. Bye.